And check. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Right. Alright. Now welcome to today's stream. As you can clearly see from the plane, we are in Dubai today with the 777-300ER. Yeah, I wanted to fly the triple, long time I don't. So we're gonna do a real ops today. Emirates is one of the few airlines that uses the 777 for short flight. Because they just have basically 777, A380 and A350. So they don't have any other possibility. And specifically today we're gonna simulate this flight here, which is Dubai to Bahrain. Let me see the runway which we took. Ah, wow, okay, it took the left actually. That's very interesting. Probably we're gonna change the runway then. But anyway, as you can see, this is a short flight, Dubai to Bahrain, and it's done with a 777-300ER. We are on the same identical stand as well. So we are on the end of the Dubai terminal here. Yeah, that's it. So I jump inside. I'm gonna try to fly the plane without any checklist, even though yeah, it's quite a long time I don't use this plane here. But yeah, we're gonna try our best. Okay, this I shouldn't have opened. Okay. So let's go. First of all, here. Ground option. Chokes, yeah, ground power unit. Then we want my god, every time is so plenty of dust here. So I want to connect the jetway, which I don't remember at all how to do it. Okay, like this, I guess. Okay. Then cargo, fuel truck. We don't care about that. We don't care about stairs, cargo. That's it. That's all we need. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try to fly the plane without checklist, as I was saying. Not the best idea. Okay, this is not the best start. Okay, battery on. Battery on. External power. Yeah, basically the only thing you have really to remember in the triple is to turn on the hydraulic. For the rest, it's pretty classical flow, to be honest. This can be on. Nav light is always on, as I mean, it's already on as always in the PMDG stuff. And yeah, that's it for the moment. That's it. We are aligned on VATSIM. Okay. Unicom, maybe. There was tower before, but now it disconnects. So yeah, as you can see here, he scheduled me to take off runway 30 right. But actually I just saw the real flight took off 30 left. So we're gonna change the runway probably. Which is not the... I mean, there is quite a difference. In Dubai, we are super light, so we could do... oh wow, it's super... What the it's long? Oh no. Well, maybe we can actually take... yeah, we're gonna take left. Why not? I have to find the flight plan. 1 sec then. Okay. Come on. Alright. There we have it. Okay, flight plan filed. So, here, actually, here, requests. Blah, blah, blah. That's great. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, it can take some time to have some PFD working in the triple. So let's wait for another minute. Not minutes, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, it's already showing, as you can see, but it's super hard to see. As you can see, super hard to see. Nice. Yeah, we can take that runway. I mean, since we are here, we can already check the... this is a very cool departure we're gonna do today. Because Dubai downtown is here. We're gonna take off left turn over... I mean, we're gonna have a nice view on Dubai over here as well. Super beautiful departure. You will see. And as you can see, Dubai is one of those airports I really can't use with some plane. Anyways, A350 and A380 from fly-by-wire. But as you can see, PMDG doesn't have any problem. Super good performance. It's just incredible. The difference in the airport like this is just... I mean, basically the other plane are impossible to use for me. And this, no problem. Okay. What is the same? Ah, wait, I can use this. Alright. Route request. Sim brief, yeah. Select route. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay, transition was quite laggy actually, but yeah. Let's say on the normal flow, the plane is super good. Activate, execute. I don't think I did it properly. Yeah, as I thought. I have to do load before. Okay, so load the... Let me do a sound check as well. Because again, you know that I did some... Okay, that's fine. I did some modification. Execute now should be fine, right? Yeah. Then route data, load. This is wind data, of course. There we go, execute, and then VNav, next page, descent, forecast, load. And we have also our wind for the arrival phase. We have also the perf init ready to be linked. Not sure about those because it's always wrong indeed. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, ground distance is 300 nautical miles. It gives me sim brief. It gives me 260 as a flight level. Probably we could have gone. Okay, reject. We could have gone higher than that. But yeah, whatever. Let's keep it. Reserves is 6.9er. Okay. Fuel. Oh, that's in pound. No, wait a sec. Why is that in pound? Aircraft display. I don't remember. It's not display. Option, simulation. No, it's not here. What's display? I'm quite sure. Display. Ah, yeah, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering 9.1 tons. That's not correct at all. Wow. That's super wrong. Ah, yeah, of course. Of course it's super wrong. I didn't... Yeah, I'm not done the loading. Okay. Now I should be fine. Alright, precisely. That's great. 0 foot weight 230, but should be correct. Yeah, that's fine. We are super heavy considering the short flight still. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna start APU, honestly. How is the outside temperature? 23 degrees. It's cold. Yeah, of course it's winter here, but wow. APU start. Okay. Great. Okay, RS are aligned. That's fine. Well, I don't know why it was in map. Okay, it's not a line actually. Well, we don't have a departure, which we're gonna set now. Runway 30, right? Nabi 3 Foxtrot. Execute. What the fuck? Wait a sec. Why is it not showing here? Yeah, because they are not aligned, of course. Yeah. Okay. Then great. Here I want takeoff, which we're gonna set up now. Back into performance. This is done. Performance calculation. We have a performance calculator here, as you well know. So 36 right. Dry condition. Okay. This is correct. That's correct. Import weather. Alright, calculate. Let's bring it here. Okay. Thrust limit. It's gonna be takeoff 2, I guess. Yeah, takeoff 2. D rate 45. Climb 2 is fine. Then, next. Okay, you know that in the triple you can't really set up your V-speed until you are done with your IRS for some reason. At least in the PMDG, I don't know about the real one. Okay, but as you can see now we are aligned perfect in time to show you this. So now we are able to do it. 144 is actually the V1. 149er, 156, that's fine. Let's set this back. Still some lag, oops, in some transition, but again, 777 is one of the best plane in the sim performance-wise. PMDG is one of the best from performance-wise overall. So yeah. Again, I'm not able to use some plane in this airport. All the other Emirates planes basically. Okay. Checklist. Okay, down. Parking brake. Set. We have to close everything. APU is running. This can be disconnected. APU bleed is automatic, right? Yeah, everything should be automatic in the triple. Okay, so we go here, not here. We go here. We can release this. Go back here, release, and disconnect. Okay. We are on our own, as we say. There is someone here, true departure. Okay, there's an A350, A380 on final. Nobody's talking on frequency as a classical. I'm gonna do an auto radio check, just in case. 124. Okay, let's set up that standby. So 118. Again, how you do an auto radio check? You set up the same frequency on both radio. In this case, 118.00. You turn on radio 2 and you talk. Check. Okay. So that means that you are transmitting and you can receive. Then you switch this off and this. And that also means that nobody is talking. Great. There's a A380 on final, but whatever. 300 on the heading. Flight director, LNAV, VNAV. Initial climb. Initial climb is 4,000 feet. That's a very interesting initial climb, considering how powerful we are. We're gonna avoid it probably. Okay, so continue checklist. This is done. V2 heading, altitude, everything is set. Takeoff speed are set. This is okay. Trim. Okay, the trim should be 4.25. Of course, we can't set the trim without some hydraulic. So let's turn everything on here. And now 4.25 is just one step. Okay. Trim set. Trim is set. Taxi takeoff briefing not done. Takeoff briefing is done actually. Taxi briefing, let's see. So we are here in Dubai. We're gonna push back into Yankee, then take Lima 4, Mike, all the way down runway 30 right. Yeah, we're gonna use all the runway. Still a 777. The runway is super long and we are super light, of course, but whatever. So takeoff taxi briefing done. Beacon light coming on. Okay. And then we have the before tax. Before pushing back, let's set the proper QNH, which should be 1009er, and it's correct. 1009er set. This is fine. Traffic. Traffic? We do have the transponder. Yeah, of course, in the triple. I mean, in PMDG, you always have the transponder on. Reset that. That's fine. Let's check if we do have any controller. No, we don't. So let's go. I don't see any plane around us. I don't know where is that A350. Probably pretty far from us. It's a curious terminal. So let's push. Again, always talk. If you're flying VATSIM, it's really important you report if you are full established and if you are taking off. That's the two things you really have to report. Okay. Ah, we have chokes. No, we removed chokes. Ah, no, remove chokes. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Big on lights. Transponder is on. Starting number 2. It's not here, of course. It's here. Starting number 2. This can be on. This and this. We auto start, so you don't have to deal with fueling and that stuff. Let's go max volume for the startup. Religious silence. It's super quiet. I mean, the real plane is a little noisier than this, of course. I flew the 777 300 not long ago, so I have an idea how it is. Still cool, by the way. Still pretty cool. Okay. Oh well. Oops, fuel pump. Okay, starting number 1. Auto start. Are we moving due to the... Should we finish the pushback? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay, no. Now it's finished. Parking brake set. Starting number 1. Lower the volume. Okay, A380 on final. He landed actually. Let's see. There we have it. It's an A380. Something not rare to spot on Dubai, of course. Both from VATSIM and in real life. I mean, in real life is way easier. But not today. We are flying the 777. Also, again, I'm gonna repeat this because for me it's impossible to use the A380 from fly-by-wire in this airport here. The performance is just too bad. I mean, it's Dubai basically, which is very, very bad. And the combination of the two, yeah, make it basically impossible. But today we're gonna have a very interesting departure over the city of Dubai. The best departure probably from this airport. Okay, auto brake RTL. Flaps 5, right? Yeah, flaps is 5 in the... Okay. Flaps 5. Ah, yeah, in the triple took some time. I mean, takes some time. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna talk now. Alright. There we go. So, traffic is on. That's on. Terrain. Do we have weather radar in the 777? Oops. No, I didn't want to do that. Here one checklist. Maybe. Okay, anti-air is not required. This is fine. Flight control, it's okay. Let me just give a check here, but should be perfect. Alright. Okay, checklist complete. That means that we are ready for takeoff. Flaps is 5. Let's go. Dubai traffic, Emirates 59er uniform, taxiing Yankee Lima 4 Mike runway 30 right. Alright. Yeah, door is manual. I don't like it all. This management of the door. Let's go. So straight ahead for now, then right 1 kilo probably. I didn't measure kilo, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there is an A350. What's that? Oh well. Okay, here we have the A380, I guess. Yeah, that's an A380 for sure. So straight ahead here, then right, then left. Okay, clear, clear. All right. I remember the 777-300 AR is still the biggest plane, single floor in the world, passenger at least. And until the next 777 at least, which is still a mystery. The release date, probably the official release date. That's a plane. Oh yeah, that's a traffic. That's the A350, I guess. Ah no, but there is also a landing. No, okay, that's a 73 fly Dubai. I have no idea where this A350 is. Look at this monster. Imagine living there. Plain spot. A380 all the day. Okay, we are done. This is the after takeoff, so we just have to turn on lights. Okay, I remind you we're gonna have a very beautiful departure. Left turn. So Dubai is basically in that direction. We're gonna turn exactly in that direction, follow the coastline, and spot the city. This is probably the best departure you can have from Dubai. It's a classical actually, but yeah, always good. And there we have the only A380 at the moment on VATSIM. Okay, taxi light would have been a good idea, even if it's daytime. It's kind of mandatory. The A350 is Oscar Echo Delta Foxtrot. Okay, it's going to... Oh, there is ground on Bahrain. Cabin ready. It's a very long runway, 4,300 meter long. You know, in Dubai they have to deal with interesting plane. Like our. I'm trying to spotting this A350, but probably is on the other side. Okay, the monstrosity of these airports. Oh, the Burj Khalifa. Look at that. Again, we're gonna overfly all Dubai downtown. I mean, not overfly. We're gonna have the perfect spot actually, because we're gonna have a side view from the coastline. Very beautiful. Yeah, impossible to see this A350. But whatever. Whatever. So that's running 30 left. Sorry, 30 right. That's the runway we want to use. Even if the real flight took off 30 left, but yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, I can take quite some time because we are on completely on. Ooh, this is not correct, of course. But here we are. Oh, APU is still running, by the way. APU off. Alright. Let's see if we have any traffic inbound. Not really. Okay. It's time to go. I'll take the next one. Okay, let's take this one. So the very next. Slow down the plane. Don't turn the 777 with 20 knots of ground speed because you're not gonna get any reaction. Yeah, usually you turn around 10 knots of ground speed. Dubai traffic, Emirates 59er uniform taking off 30 right. Alright, landing lights, trying to turn off. Strobe light, not these, but strobes. And be ready. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Look at the movement. Alright, engine look stable to me. Brake release, toggle. Super light.
V1.
Rotate. Alright, positive rate, gear up. And we have Dubai Airport. There we go. I have to reset that view because it's terrible. Okay. So let me do some autopilot stuff. Vertical speed. Okay. Otherwise we're gonna overshoot like crazy. Come on. Give me some flight director while we're going down. Okay, pitch up. Autopilot. Speed. On the turn. Let me set this view. Wow, look at that. Alright. So yeah, I'm setting up some view. And let's see now. Look at that. One sec, because okay, we can climb. Speed check, flaps 1. right. And there we have the nice view over Dubai. Burj Khalifa, Dubai downtown is right there. Pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful, the famous 8-star hotel, whatever, 7-star hotel. And here in front of us we have the Earth, basically. Which I guess there are some building here. Speed check, flaps up. Still have to set up properly with this view, but let's enjoy this. Look at that. Super beautiful. Okay, let me see something because okay, here. Okay, right. This. Nice. Look at that. Okay, speed 250. Continue climb. Seeing the heading. Let's sync it on that. On the turn here. So that's the famous hotel. And in this area will be the new Dubai airport. You know that they are building a new one already, we can say. So basically to spot it, let me see, because there is this. Okay, it's the new airport of Dubai will be in that area. Now I'm gonna show you with Navigraph. Here there is also a very famous hotel which is not showing now. Okay, VNav. Let the plane enter rocket mode. Off, off, off. Oops, not that. Okay, let's turn everything off. Pretty noisy. So yeah, the new Dubai airport will be in this area. You can see it already on Navigraph because will be this. If I'm not wrong, this one will be converted in the new Dubai airport. Oscar Mike Delta Whiskey. Now it is an airport, of course. But yeah, shouldn't be that, right? No, it should be this. I'm gonna check now. That should be that. So this is the reference, and the airport I guess is okay. It's right here. So in this space, there will be the new Dubai airport, which will be also Emirates hub. Let me lower the volume for me a little bit. Acceleration, I can check. Of course, new Dubai airport. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Okay, as you can see here, Al Maktoum International Airport, which is this. So yeah, exactly there. Exactly in this spot. In a few years there will be an enormous airport. One of the biggest in the world probably. To serve as a new main airport of Dubai. Navigs on top. Fully completed not before 2035, so 10 years basically from now. But right now it's used for regional flight, I guess. I mean, it's still it's already active. Yeah, this is the expansion plan. Look at that, with the new terminal. Wow, that's enormous. All this all run. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 runway. It looks like Atlanta airport a little bit. Wow. Very interesting. So right now is this Dubai World Central International. Yeah. Ah, okay. Ah, wow. Emirates is already operating some flights from there. Wow, I didn't know that. That's very. Are they using it? This is the new 777. 747. Ah, but this is. Ah, yeah, yeah. It's used for cargo. So they're still operating cargo. Ah, no. Okay, this is a cargo flight. This is a cargo 777, but old one. Ah, yeah, I knew that. So now it's mainly used for cargo ops. But here in this spot, there will be the new, as you can see here, new Dubai International Airport. Dubai World Central Airport. (2024) announced, blah blah blah. I don't know let's say status of the building there, but yeah, very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. And again, we'll be in that. Okay, that's the airport. The current one will be in that spot. Wow, impressive. All right. We still have. We do have an 80s, of course. One's two left. Okay, perfect. Very, very interesting. And now with Google Earth should be easy to check some historical photos, right? Let me see this. Let me see. This is okay, yeah, historical. So I don't know if they. I mean, we. Okay, we could use like Sentinel. Yeah, they are working on that already. Yeah, that. This is the most recent one. There were some trays here already. Oh wow, these are old. Wow, basically it's a ring. What? Can I have a better? I don't know. Wow. Oh boy, we're leveling off. Okay, whatever. Look at Dubai in 85. There was nothing. Yeah, there was this. This is the yeah. Look at the Dubai airport at the time. No. Wow. No, this is the. No, okay, this is the Dubai airport. Okay, still pretty old. And there was nothing on the sea as well. Look at that. Okay, it's not that. It's this. Yeah, okay. Alright, 2 runway already, by the way. Okay. Yeah, there was already. Yeah, the shape is not that different. Still nothing on the sea. No car. No, this is not. No, this is the airbase. No cargo airport. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these terminals is old then. I don't know if they I mean, redo it from scratch, but yeah, and here they were starting to build some sea structure. Okay, there we go. And the second one here. And okay, 2005 I guess was already quite no, terminal. Okay, they were building this terminal and was finished. Yeah, I think they're gonna redo this one as well. Maybe not. Okay, here, okay, we have everything. And we do have the appearance of that. Look at this. Cool. I'm wondering if they did from scratch this part, because this is new, of course. Let's see. No, maybe not. This is a 7. No, it's no. It's a I38. So I've been there in 2012, and they're building the new one as well there. Okay. Yeah, this period. Yeah, it was almost finished. Since. Okay, this was completed as well. Okay. Because in today's scenery it looks like it's a bit different. Okay, yeah. No, it's still an old school. But yeah, whatever, again. All this stuff to show that, if you don't know, here they are building the new airport of Dubai. The main one and the Emirates main. Okay. Alright, maybe we can get some direct from here. I don't have the flight plan loaded. Yeah, let's go direct or mid. Okay. Wow, we have 67 knots of headwind. That's very interesting. Oh wow. Very interesting. Okay, whatever. It's a short flight again, but it's gonna take some more time. This is us. This is Bahrain International. We are scheduled to get there. Arrival 20. Sorry, 12 left. I don't know why I keep saying 20. So we do have this approach. Ordig 1 arrival to Al Ras. I don't know why we do have two charts, but okay, interesting. This is different. Yeah, okay, we have a transition. So radar vectoring from here. I mean, unless we choose the transition, of course. Let's running 1, 2 left. 2. No, I'm gonna do radar vectoring. Okay. So we're gonna get there around 3,000 feet. Intercepts from 1,500. Very interesting. Again, this is a real flight done in real life. This is the flight we are doing, replicating basically Emirates 59er uniform, and it's done with the 777-300 ER. As you can see, the path is basically identical. So yeah, it's super dark to see screen every time. Increase the brightness of those. Okay, and here as well, otherwise would be impossible. And if you have any question, as always, feel free to ask about the flight, about the plane. about the community. Super dark. Every time is super dark. Okay, a little better. And the wind is increasing. Yeah, that's gonna make us delay it a little bit, but not a problem. So let's import the arrival. 1 to left. No transition. It's the Ordig. Wait a sec. Okay, was the wrong airport. Okay, down. Top of descent. As soon as we cross the border, we can go direct to Ordig, I guess. More or less. There is this stranger shade. Yeah, we can go direct to Ordig. Unless it's out of that, which is... So we can go direct to Obros. Okay. Controller is waiting for us, basically. So as you saw, 777, it does work very good in Dubai. Again, Dubai is, for me, at least, of course, I didn't spawn in every single airport in the simulator, but the which I've done, which are probably 1,000, Dubai is the worst area performance-wise. I have no idea why. Of course, we do have custom buildings, and a custom default scenery, but I think that, I'm quite sure that Dubai is not in photogrammetry, which make everything strange. Of course, this kind of stuff are no sense most of the time, so yeah. Whatever, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, not really, but maybe it's just for NVIDIA people as well. I have no idea. What I can say, I have the NVIDIA 4070 E9 CPU, blah blah blah. But yeah, for me it's basically impossible to use A350 and A380 in Dubai. And yeah, this is kind of interesting, let's say, because Emirates operate 3 planes basically, and 2 of them are not available. But yeah, it's okay. So we can go direct to, we said, Obros. Okay. Let me select the ILS as well. Great. Yeah, plenty of famous airports around the area. Of course, there is Doha, Qatar, which is around there basically. No, wait. No, it's right in front of us actually. Doha is around there, and we're going to Riyadh, to Bahrain today. There was also Abu Dhabi, which is the main base, main hub of Etihad. Yeah. Middle East is quite plenty of extremely famous and good quality airline actually. Qatar, Emirates, Etihad. Pretty cool. I still want to load the. I did a test with the A350 after the last update, and no, impossible to use it there. Probably they are heavy plane. I don't know the Phoenix. Will be interesting to load the Phoenix in Dubai and see what's happened. Again, PMDG have just insane performance. I have no idea how they do it, but they are just ahead of everyone. As the only one which is doing fine, let's say, it's Phoenix. I'm talking about real high quality plane. Not on PMDG level. Speaking of performance again. But let's say close enough. Okay, if you click instead of keep it clicked, it's way better. Also, I was checking the last update of the 777 was in was in September 2025, so long ago. Yeah, of course, the inside area here is really okay. We do have seatbelt light, but it's really old school. Ah, we do have. Yeah, I think every. I don't know about that. Maybe this change. But yeah. Of course, I prefer to have a bad cabin and good performance than the opposite. Alright. Ground still online. Yeah, it's definitely waiting for us. I wanted to check where this plane parked. Okay, parked here. Okay, it's 17 or something. We will see. Yeah, so this one in front of us is Qatar. This peninsular shape. Doha should be... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, should be that. Look at this island. Alul Island. They don't have an airport. Looks like it's plenty of buildings though. Interesting. Virgin Atlantic in Dubai. I mean it's Sky Cargo. I close Volante, right? Yeah. Okay, let's... Okay. So it's doing a flight or it's just taking photos? What? Oh, what the fuck? I mean, military plane. No, Virgin is it's actually there. Ah, yeah, but it's a passenger plane. The A350 is still on ground. Going to London. Zulu Bravo Alpha Alpha. Zulu Bravo Alpha. Zulu is China. Yeah. Zulu Bravo Alpha Alpha. Kaitak. Look at this crazy man. Alpha Mike. Zulu Bravo Alpha Alpha. Zulu Bravo Alpha Alpha. Beijing. Of course, I mean. Oh my god, there is Oceanic Open. Oh, look at this, yes. Ah no, this is United. I guess you don't have to contact him if you're on ground. I hope so. This is us again. We are doing Dubai to Bahrain with the 777-300ER. There we have it. One of the few planes that you can fly. Doing real ops with Emirates. And we are doing a real flight. Even if it's short. This flight is done in real life with the 777-300ER. Also with the A350. but also with the 777, which we're doing today. This is Qatar in front of us, and behind there is Bahrain, and here should be Doha. That should be Doha. We are currently around 50 miles from top of descent. So yeah, we're gonna start descending in less than 10 minutes. We do have ground at destination, which is online since 1 hour, and there is literally nobody there, so I think it's just waiting for us. Look at this guy doing the military ops. But yeah, you know, in real life, ATC is split from military planes and yeah, civilian planes. At least in Italy. Oh yeah. Not that we are complaining that much, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, 44 miles basically. Look at Qatar. I never did ops to Qatar. Of course, there are all places in which you have to fly big planes. Would be interesting to see the performance on Qatar airport. It's not a custom default and nothing like that, which is kind of scary, of course, in these areas. We are also landing in Bahrain, which is not a custom default airport at all. I wanted to see Qatar. Wait a sec. Oh my god, this website is a nightmare. It's very cool, but it's completely a nightmare every time. Yeah, I wanted to see the local ops. Wow. They are doing way more than Emirates. Oh yeah. Very cool. But I think Qatar have a small plane as well. Not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna check the Wikipedia in Italian because it's pretty good on this kind of. Yeah, A320. A320, A321 Neo, A330. Wow, there are plenty of airplanes. A350, A350, 1000, A380, a few. 777. And they ordered 90 777 X. Wow, there are plenty of planes. 7-8. Interesting. Yeah, the coverage on the local area is way better than Emirates, of course. That's pretty clear to me. Zooming. So yeah, Doha should be there, maybe. Yeah. Back up. Maybe not. Maybe it's more there. Yeah, it's that one. This is also the airport. Yeah, this should be the airport. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, this kind of fly are not the. I mean, I wanted to fly the 777. I didn't want to fly again in Europe. But yeah, as you can see, super flat area. There is some desert, of course. Control-wise, there. I mean, you have many possibilities to have it. Because the area is busy, especially Dubai, of course. But yeah. Let's say that it's not the most enthusiastic area for me to fly. Because of the, completely lack of mountains, elevation stuff. Okay, we're gonna land in a runway which is 4,000 meters long. Okay, great. I'm gonna check just in case, but auto brake 3 looks way more than needed. Auto brake 2 will be fine. Yeah, auto brake 2. I don't want auto brake 1 because we're gonna get very far from the terminal, but we could. Auto brake 2 should be work perfect for us. Oh, there is a departure. Ground 121850. Didn't want to open this, of course. Okay, 121850, I guess. Right? Right. And 13 miles from top of descent. Yeah, we got super strong headwind today. Took forever to fly here. I mean, considering it's a 300 miles flight, that took quite a lot. There is ground. Wow, look at the difference here. Qatar is quite busy. For sure, there are 2 airports though. Doha. Okay, Hamad is of course the main one. That's for sure. Yeah. Ah, wow. Shoot. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Military apron. Okay. Very interesting. So there are 2 airports basically. Okay, but here, okay. Nobody is operating that. Great. So after the next waypoint, which is Obros, we can go direct to Dig. From there, I guess we are fine. We don't need any direct anymore. Yeah. We can go direct to Rigag, maybe. Let's see, we will see. But yeah. What? Okay, yeah, descend. So descend, vertical speed. Speed on me. Be now. Auto brake. Landing minima is 185. Not that it's gonna be a problem today, of course. It's kind of okay. We have a bit of crosswind. 3 knots. Okay. That's fine. Approach briefing is done. And then the altimeter. Alright. In this sand, okay. Speed is mine. Alright. Let's go down. Faster than this, possibly. Way faster than this. Okay. Yeah, we can go direct to Odd Gig. Or Dig, not Odd Gig. Odd Gig is another waypoint, which I don't remember where it is, but I'm used to flight. That's why I keep mentioning it. It's fine with the speed. Let's maintain this vertical for the moment. Also because we are losing vertical path anyway, so as always a little weird for me the VNAV setting, because we are overshooting our speed, but still we are losing on the vertical path. Whatever, I mean, it's okay. So we can see Bahrain. Yeah, that's Bahrain. Which is an island, but I had no idea that it was an island. So ignorant. Okay, now I guess we are recovering the vertical path really in a really shy way, but it's okay. We can extend, of course. We are gonna radar vector us, so it's not a problem at all. There is one departure. This is us again. And again, we are doing a flight that is done in real life with the 777-300 ER. Exact same procedure, basically. Everything is identical. This is Qatar. Look at that cross. Well, from here I think we maybe can go direct to Obsas. We are fine on the vertical path because on Obsas we have a constraint above 8,000 feet. So if you consider the green banana, we are doing pretty good. Even if our vertical path it disagree with us, maybe because we have to slow down. So if you consider that, but it's fine. I mean, we're gonna extend in case. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that allergy. And I have no way to fix it at the moment. Wow, Miami to Qatar. That's a very long flight. I don't think this guy was online all the time, but 12 hour, yeah. This is 12 hour or 12 minutes. Okay, it was online on, wow. Hardcore VATSIM activity. I don't even know how they do it because, well, yeah, you should be in the area of your PC all the time, because if there is a controller that starts calling you, yeah, that's a problem, of course. I don't. Yeah, I do have the direct, right? Okay, I can go direct here now. Flight level change. Flight level change set. Descent 3000. Local QNH 10110. New meter. We don't have crosswind anymore. Okay. Oh my god. Let me do this. Okay. Auto brake is already set. Altimeter is set now. Speed brake armed. Landing gear flaps. And we are done. We should be able to spot the airport already. I guess is this island? Oh yeah. No. It's here. Okay. Oh man, I'm dying from my nose. Oh wow, look how we are recovering. Because yeah, the plane is assuming that we're gonna slow down. Which is gonna happen very soon. Indeed. Some clouds around. Okay. Oops, not this. Speed 250. 250, maintain the heading, landing lights on, seat belts. It's auto, but let's put them on. Let's prepare the gear down view. Alright, slowing down. Okay, let me set up the proper map here. In case of go around straight ahead. 2500. Basically, you are going to Qatar in case of go around. Still 10,000 feet. We are pretty high now. Took some time for us to decelerate, but okay, I guess we got disconnected for a second. Yeah, it's quite rare that happened, but it's not the first time. It's the second time. Yeah, sometime here where I am, the connection is pretty good, but sometime they just completely kill it for some reason. Yeah, never happened during a live stream, luckily, but it's happened. That's our airport. So we're gonna continue on this path basically until we are ready to turn to final. We have a localizer. We don't have the glide as a reference, so we're gonna wait the glide to be alive, overtake us, and then turn on final. That sorry. Oh my god. That's the plan. Super dusty in Spain here. I don't know why, but super dusty every time. I feel like in Interstellar. Cabin ready already. Which the other plane was the A350, I guess. With the cabin ready way earlier. Or no. No, it was the Phoenix. No, it was the Phoenix we flew it. A couple of days ago in New Zealand. We should see the glide pretty soon. Okay, not really. No, we're too close to. Yeah, as you can see, we can descend 1,500. I'm not triggering it for now. Well, I will set 2,500, which is also our go-around altitude. Okay, Unicum set. There is a traffic on ground, of course. It's still there. Okay. On the turn. After the turn, we're gonna set heading. Oh, we're gonna do it now, actually. Heading select. Okay. Precisely. But I need to see some glide. Oh yeah, that's one. Why are we tuned on the VR? What? Oh no, I think I know why. Okay, stand by. So the problem is that is sharing, I guess. 115, yeah, 11. I have no idea now how to deal with that because this is the VR frequency we have active, or not? No, 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 no. My bad. No, no, no. No, it's the ILS. So for the moment, we're just not receiving the glide slope, which is strange. Okay, back to flight level change. Little strange. India Bravo is the ILS. Yeah. I'm gonna turn on final. I mean, there are no reason for us to don't do it. We are 20 miles out almost. So turning on final. Localizer. No, hold. My bad. Okay. I click hold instead of lock. Okay, the traffic is taking off. Yeah. In case we can go visual. Let's descend our 1,500 feet, which is the interception altitude. Okay, glide. Nice. In this case, let's go back to 2,500, which is also the go around. There is no need for us to descend there. I mean, so low at least. Okay, intercepting. I mean, not intercepting, leveling off. Great. Yeah, I saw the VR frequency in green. I thought that we were receiving the VR only. Okay, level off, altitude capture, slow down, speed on up. Approach speed will be 143. Zoom in. Okay, localizer alive. Okay, look at this is our path. This is the path of the real flights. Look at that. Today we were quite precise. Except we took off from a different runway. Approach. Okay. Gear down is ready. As soon as we see the glide alive, I'm gonna go flaps 1, speed on 1 dot to go, gear down. We don't have to contact ground, of course. That's obvious because it's not tower. So we're gonna contact him after we land. Glide alive. Speed check, flaps 1. Speed on 1. Of course, I don't think he's dropping any flaps. It's just lots, right? Yeah, I think so.
2,500.
Flaps 5. Okay, let's go flaps 5 because we are already getting close. And speed check, gear down. Laser capture. All lights on. Speed check. Flaps. Flaps 15. Speed on 15. Alright. Okay, now we can wait a couple of miles to drop flaps 25. What's that? 20 and 25 and 30. Okay. Run inside. I remind you, the 777 does the thrust. I mean, idle the thrust automatically during flare. So you don't even have to retard the throttle. Nothing like that. Speed check flaps 20. Great. And flaps 25. Speed on 25. Which is also very close to our VREF. Sorry, to our approach speed. Just 2 knots of difference. And speed check flaps full. 143. Okay. We are fully ready. Okay, some downtown there. Let's go. Autopilot off.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
20.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown. Oops. Reverse. Okay. Oops. Ah, braking. Yeah, I touched by mistake the throttle and I deactivate the reverse. It's fine. It's fine. Disarm this. We're gonna clear the next. Ooh, wow. Yeah, we don't have to contact ground now because we have to cross. So we can cross by ourselves. We have to backtrack a runway actually, which is pretty interesting. Okay. We have to backtrack the next runway here. Okay, flaps up. Oops. Yeah, because you know the runway are controlled by tower, so yeah, there is ground online, but we're gonna contact him soon. APO. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's stop here. Nice. Okay, ground. We do expect Zulu and some stand. Ground below Emirates 5-9er uniform.
Emirates 5-9 uniform, Bahrain ground, welcome to Bahrain. National 2 already vacated, continue taxi Zulu, stand 1-9er.
Continue taxi Zulu, stand 1-9er, Emirates 5-9er uniform. I didn't get what we said, but whatever. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, whatever. Because in some airport you, I mean, maybe they have their procedures here, I don't know. But when you're that too runway close to each other, you use tower, so yeah, whatever. I mean, it's not a problem, of course.
Emirates 5-9 uniform, stand right.
Okay, we were going for 1-9er Emirates 5-9er uniform.
Oh, no problem, stand 1-9er.
Roger. Maybe it's disconnected. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, let me think. Because, okay, usually you have to contact tower while crossing and then ground. But in some airport, when the runway are so close, they just put you in tower and yeah, that's it. So 1-9er is the next one here. There we go. Taxi lights off. Super basics. Default scenery. We don't even have the. We don't even have the jetway. That was cool, by the way. Okay. Parking brake set. Engine off. Transponder off. Okay. Fuel pump. And this can be off, this can be off, this can be off as well. Then beacon. Let's go here. Let's go here. Doors. These are ground vehicle. Okay, chokes. Request. Let's wait a sec. Yeah, so we flew a lot of Inibit's plane recently, and I have to say that this 777 PMDG, talking about big planes, flight model wise, it does feel more professional than the A330 or A350 from Emirates. Honestly, performance wise is an extreme difference. So the 777 have incredible performance, but also flight model, I think this plane is quite better than those. Also because the A330 and A350 have some difference between each other, which is probably normal, but yeah, in the reactivity it doesn't feel normal at all to me. So yeah, it's still probably the best long haul you can buy, by far, I have to say. By far, because of performance. I mean, the systems are very good, flight model is good, sounds are not great but are okay. and performance is extremely good. And this is a very important feature for me for suggesting a plane. This plane you can use even if you have a very, okay, not a very bad computer, but very bad PC, but you don't need extreme PC at all to operate this. If Inibits nailed the flight model and performance, would be a better plane, because I think the system are more in depth and the texture are way better. But yeah, this is not the case for the moment. So yeah, I'm thinking about, yeah, the only plane that really can be compared with the 777 is the A300 from Unibuild. A300 have a very good flight model in my opinion, and not only my opinion. It's quite known over the community. The A340 feels super heavy. A350 was feeling super heavy in the past. Now they did very good improvement, but still this plane feels so natural to fly. I wasn't flying the 777 since quite a long time, and was super easy to land it. Super easy. So on spot in my opinion. But yeah, okay, this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a nice evening and weekend, and see you next.